Hello friends, how are you? In this video, we'll talk about file organization. A file is organized logically as a sequence of records. These records are mapped onto the disk block. Okay. Now, the blocks are of a fixed size based on physical properties of the disk, but the number of records are not fixed. Now, and the length of the records may vary. So we can see this is nothing but our one file is there. Okay. Now, this is nothing but our say secondary memory. We divide this data in block the file into like this way. So block number 1 it accommodates 3 records, block number 2 accommodates 3 records, okay, block number 3 it accommodates 1 record. So the blocks are fixed size, the blocks are of fixed size blocks are there based on and it is dependent on the physical property of the disk, but the number of records are not fixed. So here it can accommodate 3 records or it may accommodate 1 record like this way. Now, files of fixed length records are easier to implement than are files of variable length records. Now, the files may be the fixed length or it may be the variable lengths. Now, we can see one by one. First example is what? Fixed length record. Now, suppose here one record is there, one SQL query is there. Say create table student, roll number, char 10 and name character 30. So that means what? To create a table, each and every student must, suppose one character needs 1 byte. So here for each and every student we need 30 plus 10, 40 bytes. So that is 40 bytes for first record. Okay. And next 40 bytes for the second record and so on. Okay. So we can say this is for the 40 bytes. Say for first roll number is for it needs 10 byte and for name it needs 30 byte. So 30 plus 5 is 40, it is 30 plus 10, it is 40. So this is nothing but a 40 byte. This is another 40 byte, second record another 40 byte, third record another 40 byte. Okay. Now problems, two problems are there. Difficult to delete a record from this structure, and maybe some records will cross block boundaries. That is, part of the record will be stored in one block and part of in another. Here we need two blocks access to read and write of such record. Okay. Now here it's very difficult to insert a data. Suppose if the organization file organization is like that. Now suppose you want to insert a data, or if you want to delete a data, that insertion and deletion is very difficult. So we see how to solve it. Next is what? Deletion handling. Now this is what our one student table is there. Okay. Now here roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are there. So Jitu, Rajkumar, okay, Nawazuddin, Vicky Kausal, Sanjay Mishra, Aftab Siddhisani, Aman Malik, okay, Madhavan, and say Pankaj Tripathi. These are the students. Now here, suppose we want to delete roll number 3 and 6. Suppose these two students wants to leave this particular say school. So we have to remove this particular block, we have to remove this particular block and this particular block. So how to remove this one? So after removing this particular block, we have to shift the data. So we can see here G2 is there, Rajkumar is there, and here in that particular place we are shifting this particular roll number 4. Then next roll number 5 is there. Now here there is a vacant place, there must be a vacant place after deleting this one. So we have to shift roll number 7 upside. We have to shift this one. Then Madhavan is there, and then Pankaj. So if records are if record order is important, so if record order is, suppose this is nothing but our roll number, if this particular order is important, then in that case we have to shift the data up. Obviously this is a very slow process, it is a very time consuming process. Or what we can do, suppose here another process, if the records order is not important, in that case what we can do, suppose these are the vacant places. Okay, so after 1, 2, 3, after 3 there is a vacant place, then after 4, 5 there is a vacant place. So what we can do, so here is a vacant place, here we shall transfer the last record. So the last record is what? 9. So here you can store the last record. Are you getting this one? And after that, so first one is Jitu, no problem. Second Rajkumar. Third is what? Nawaz wants to leave this particular school. So in that particular portion we store the last record. So that is 9. After that 4 Vicky, 5 Sanjay Mishra. Now Aftab wants to leave this particular. So in that particular place, we have to store this particular just before that one. So 8, that is Madhavan. Okay. And after that, Aman is there. So the 7th one. So this is a very fast process. But here, the order, we have lost the order. So it is not in ascending or descending order. It is in random order now. Okay. So to deal with this one, we can use another technique that is called, we may use file header. So how it is useful? Now at the beginning of the file, we allocate a certain number of bytes as a file header. The header contains various information about the file. So you can see the same table is there. So here, this is nothing but our file header. Okay. So this is the address of the file header, and this is nothing but the starting address of the data, the table where actual data are there. So roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jitu, Rajkumar, Nawaz, Vicky, Sanjay, Aftab, Aman, Madhavan and Pankaj. Here the header file, now there is no vacant space. So that means what, end of this particular file. But here this particular record, this particular portion store address of this particular portion address of this record, this particular portion store address of this record. So if you are here, directly you can jump the next address. If you are here, you can jump to the next address. Okay. Now suppose you want to delete this particular roll number 3 and 6, we want to delete. Okay. So in that case, what you can do, that means there is a vacant place. So here, after removing this one, so here we store address of the vacant space. Here we store address of the vacant space, because now roll number 6 is also not there, and then that is it indicates the end of this particular file. So if you want to access this particular block, so easily we can identify the vacant places. Are you getting this one? And definitely you have to update this one also. Here G2 is there. In this case, if you delete this one, so next record will be what? This one. After that, next record will be this one. After that, next record will be what? This one. After that, this one. After that, this one. Are you getting this one? Now, suppose any data we want to insert. Suppose roll number 10, Amitav. So how you can insert this particular information? So you have to identify, we have to track using this one. So here, first empty record, this one. Here you can store, and we have to update this particular one. So the next, we have to remove this particular link, and we have to identify the next free slot. So the next free slot is what? This is nothing but our next free slot. Are you getting this one? So if you want to delete, if the database wants to delete one, so easily you can delete, and you have to change the pointer address of this particular link, so that easily you can insert and delete data. Next is what? Variable length records. Now variable length records, due to multiple record type in a file, variable length records or any record allow repeating fixed like array. Now this is what, how to handle variable length record. Now you can see in the previous case, all the records are the fixed size. Okay, the record size are fixed, so it is no problem. But it may be possible that record size are not fixed. In that case, we use slotted page structure. So slotted page structure is commonly used for organizing records within a block. So first of all, you just see here. So this is nothing but our block structure. Now this is nothing but the header part. In header part, two parts are there: number of records and free slots. So the number of records is what? Here, how many records are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 records are there. That's why it is nothing but 4. And here, so here we store address of the first record. Okay, here we store address of the first record. Here we store address of the second record. Here we store address of the third record, and here we store address of the fourth record. Now this is here, the records are there, and it is growing like this direction, from end to start, from end to header. So it will grow from right side, and here this is nothing but a free space. Okay, now suppose we want to insert another record, say R5. Suppose we want to insert R5 here. So R5 space may be like that. So it is, we allocate R5 from here, and we have to link a address. So the next free slot is what? Now this is, you have to rectify this one, and now the free slot start from this position. Are you getting this one? So it's a very simple concept. and the actual records are allocated contiguously in the block starting from the end of the block. So it is continuous location and starting from the end. The free space in the block is contiguous between the final entry in the header entry array and the first record. Okay, final entry in the record and the first record. So it is nothing but our free sort. If you want to store data, the data must be stored here in between in this particular place, because here the records are there. And insert and delete is and it's very simple. Suppose you want to delete a data, suppose you want to delete particular, if you want to delete this particular record, so we have to shift the database system, shift all the records right side. Are you getting this one? So see, there is one header, so here nothing but our record. Okay, so initially free slot is what? This is nothing but our free slot, because nothing is there, no record is there, and number of record is what? 0. Okay, now suppose we want to insert a block, so data, so here it is the first record, so here say record 1, so record 1 address would be what? This is the address, because we can get this particular address from the free sort, and now we have to update this particular free sort. Now the size of the record is say this one, so we have to update this one. So next we have to update this one, so here record 1 is there. Now this is nothing but a free slot. Now suppose record 2 enter into this, suppose record 2 needs space, so for this record 2 what you can do, we can identify from where you have to store the record 2. So here suppose the record 2 size is this one. Now you can see this is a variable length, the lengths are not fixed, so we have to update the free space. So free space is what? This is nothing but a free space. Now this is the free space, and record 2 starting address of record 2 is what? This one. Are you getting this one? Now suppose another record wants to insert its data, record 3, so definitely we have to, record 3 will be what? So suppose record 3 need this space, so we have to update this particular free slot. So that means what? You can say this is this part is the free slot part, and the address R3 needs this particular, so we can track where R3 is there, like this way. So suppose we want to delete R1, so we have to shift the blocks right side after delete. Are you getting this one? So this is nothing but our slotted page structure, and that is the end of this particular video.